Welcome to the People Connect podcast. Your network is your net worth. Are you ready to take your life to the next level? Be prepared to leap out of your comfort zone and connect with the who's who of what you want to do. Stop, drop, and roll as we start, market, and grow the CEO of you and your host, Nichelle Womack. She will help you engage, reinvent, motivate, and reactivate your plans for success.
Hey everybody, how are you? Welcome to the People Connect podcast. I hope and pray this message reaches you in good tidings and in good joy. I am Nichelle Womack, your host. Today we are going to talk about marketing strategies for LinkedIn. I don't know if you're on LinkedIn or not, but if you're not and you're a business owner, or even if you're trying to transition in your career, you should certainly be on this platform. We're going to discuss 8 tips for marketing your business on LinkedIn. Now, last week we kind of talked about Facebook, we talked about Instagram, and when I compare the three, now Instagram has its place, Facebook has its place, and so does LinkedIn. But when you are on LinkedIn, literally, you know the people that you're trying to reach. For the simple reason, majority of the platform is filled with business owners, successful career people, and then some people that are in transition. And there's a lot of opportunity that you can utilize as a business owner seeking to connect with people who need what you have. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Motor Club of America. Now, if you have teenagers, even yourself, and you're driving out there and you have no type of road assistance, or perhaps maybe your road assistance company has told you you've had too many tolls, you want to check out Motor Club of America because they have unlimited towing. Did you hear me? Unlimited towing. You can go to theroadsidebuddy.com to learn more about Motor Club of America. Again, that's theroadsidebuddy.com. So let's get down to business and talk about why LinkedIn is a perfect place to get your business on the market, up level it with LinkedIn. Now, so if you're not using LinkedIn to grow your business, you are missing out on a huge world of business opportunity. According to Statistica.com, during the most recently reported quarter, LinkedIn had 467 million members, and it is consistently growing, which means there is a huge opportunity to connect with professional people and perhaps maybe have them connect with you. So you don't know who you're missing if you got a lot of people out there. One thing I like about LinkedIn, it has the business people on it. It has some people who are professional in their careers, and then it has those people that are in between. And with those 3 types of people, and true enough, all social media platforms may have that, but it's more clear on LinkedIn because a lot of times they put that in their bio, who they are, what they do. And so you can also go and check to see what it is they do and learn more about what they do and how you can help them, or even how they can help you in what you do. LinkedIn is an amazing and useful business tool, and yet far too often it is truly undervalued and overlooked. So this is by far one of the best tools that I think is available to make sure that you take advantage of it. When using any social media platform, think about strategy. And I state this to you all the time. Business is nothing but strategy. If you learn how to strategize it correctly, you will succeed. And especially with LinkedIn. Since LinkedIn works on a referral basis, so make certain that the people you're connecting with, they either do the things that you do, or you're interested in learning more about them so you can figure out how to help them, as I shared with you earlier. You can build relationships with many others, and they will refer you as well. There are several categories that you need to pay attention to if you're going to be marketing on LinkedIn. And LinkedIn kind of gives you some kind of quota as to where you are. If you're at 100%, obviously you've maximized the things that need to be done to really get the pull through from that platform that you see. You need to complete your profile. That's number 1. Your profile is the heart of your online business branding. And all too often when I am doing social media engagement, when I'm looking at people's pages, whether it's on Instagram, LinkedIn, or Facebook, I'm looking at their profile and there's really sometimes nothing even in there to distinguish them as a business owner. And I recognize that a lot of times on LinkedIn, you'll have people that own businesses and they may not necessarily say it because they're employed. And I get that, and that's okay. However, you need to have a way to reach and touch people. So by branding yourself, you can upload videos of things that you've done, perhaps maybe in a corporate environment, on a personal environment, just so that people can understand that, yes, I may work this job, but I'm also an entrepreneur when I get off of work as well. Okay, so your LinkedIn profile will always almost rank very well in Google search. So that's a great thing as well. If you go to Google and pull up someone's name that you're interested in working with, or you want to learn a little bit more about them, all you have to do is put their name in Google, and LinkedIn, more than likely, if they're on LinkedIn, will pop up in Google search. We know Google is the leading search engine, so that's a great thing for you and your business. You want to have a solid profile because first impressions are lasting impressions, and they can literally make or break you. So make sure your profile is completely filled out with no missing information. The next thing, number 2, that you can do to grow your business on LinkedIn is connect with all in and out of your profession. I shared that a little earlier. You should connect with as many people as you possibly can. Now, again, as LinkedIn has this referral system that you kind of almost have to need to know people to get to know them per se, or even to send them an email. Go through your friends list. And I recommend this on every platform. Go through your friends list and see who they know. And if you know them, you can reach out and connect with them and share with them why you want to be a connection. Now, that's the one thing that I really love about LinkedIn, because you just can't friend everybody, and everybody shouldn't be your friend anyway. And a lot of times you will find people will just connect with you just to see what you're doing. But my purpose only on social media, social media wise only, is to connect with people I don't know. Now, that's one thing that I don't like about what Facebook is doing. They're making it more you're connecting with people you know. Well, heck, I don't need to do that. I can see my family and friends, those that I call family and friends, when I want to. I think the value of social media is learning about other people and getting to know other people. And that's one thing that I really, really love about LinkedIn as well as Instagram. But I know Instagram probably is going to change and shift the same way as Facebook because of the simple reason they're up under the same ownership. But with LinkedIn, you can connect with other people that you don't know through a network that you're already in with somebody that they know. Begin with those you know and trust, and then you will be able to make some recommendations to other users when they are looking for an introduction. So if you want to find opportunities that are out there, and this doesn't matter if you're in career, if you're in business, you need to keep your communication lines open on LinkedIn. I personally think it's good to have a public profile on everything because, I go public for the simple reason I want you to see how God is blessing me. And not only that, I want you to see that when you come to me, I'm not new to the game. I may be a little new to social media. I think I started really branding myself in like 2012. But as far as from a professional standpoint, I've been out there for quite some time. Personally, as a business owner over 25 years, and then I've been in corporate America in different jobs and occupations and strategies for a long time. So LinkedIn shares all that information so you know if the person shares it. Now, of course, the person has to share it on their profile, but you know who you're dealing with. And so if you want to find opportunities that are out there, you need to keep your communication lines open on LinkedIn. Respond to requests when people send you a message, and even when you connect with people, reach out to them and say, thanks for the connection, and don't sell people right away. I've had that happen several times on LinkedIn, and I let you stay as a friend or whatever they call it, a connection. I let you stay, but if you do it again, then I'm going to delete you because I'm not there to be spam. Now, if you share with me what you have and why what you have can help me, then I'm more apt to listen. But a lot of times people just spamming with all kind of crap. And don't do that on any platform because that's not really a good way to strategize and market your business. The more connections you make, the more you will be able to grow your business and improve your sales. So my motto in everything that I do, and I started this motto and I've seen it blasted on social media so many times, treating the janitor with the same respect you treat the CEO. And a lot of times you will find people in different professions that don't per se know as much as you do or know about what you do. And it's always good to enlighten the gatekeeper. Make them aware because they could be your ticket to who you need to get to know. So treat everybody the same. No big I's and no little U's. That's how it is in God's kingdom. Number 3, you want to create a call to action. I always believe in CTA, creating a call to action. It is easy to do and so important to do. It's easy to do and so important to do. And you want to remember to do it. You know, I never understood why people don't ask for the business. Some people say you shouldn't ask for it on the first call. I beg to differ and disagree. If opportunity presents itself, why not? Why not? You have to understand and be able to read your customers and understand buying and selling points to know if it's okay to ask for the sale. But you should always be creating a call to action in one way or another. So in creating a call to action in your profile, when people arrive and read it, what you have to say, they'll feel inspired. And much more likely, they'll click on your links and that will take them to your website. You want to make sure your website is updated, professional, and that it really drives them to do what you want them to do. And that's either become a client, buy your products, your services, or again, if you are seeking a career, then help you to find your new opportunity. Number 4, you want to make sure you are compelling. I'm telling you, nothing sells like excitement, inspiration, motivation. Nothing sells like that. Nobody likes dry, broke down. Nobody likes that. Be compelling. Most LinkedIn profiles will literally put you to sleep. I know when I am going to do looking at different profiles, and if it's so boring, if it's long, if it's nothing there to grab my attention, and this is on any social media platform, then I quickly say, maybe we don't have anything in common. Because as you can see, I'm like really high strung all the time. This is me all the time. But I like to connect with people like that as well. Now, everybody is not like that, and you still connect with them because everybody brings something different to the table. But the more compelling you are, the more sellable you are. And as I mentioned, nobody likes boring. And sometimes profiles can be very, very boring. Bring your personality out in your profile. Make it interesting and compelling. Tell people who you are, what you do, and how you help them. That's the key. How do you help people? Business is service. You become a servant, you remain a servant throughout your business career. So what you offer for sale in services or products and anything else could really be important to making you very interesting. And for those that find your profile, they'll find it appealing. Add videos. That's one thing I love about LinkedIn too. You can add videos, full videos from YouTube. And any other information to show your uniqueness. Slide share is another one that I like to add different things that I've done and put that on there just to show people that, first of all, you understand PowerPoint. Yes, in business, you have to understand PowerPoint, Excel. And when you're able to make your PowerPoints very visual while providing information, again, that makes you stand out. So your uniqueness will give you an advantage on LinkedIn. Number 5, recommend others and ask for recommendations. Now, I didn't really understand the impact of asking for recommendations until probably about maybe 3-4 years ago. I just started seeing I was getting a lot of them and didn't know why. But recommendations are good, and you give and you will receive. So if you give somebody a recommendation, don't hesitate to ask them for one as well. The good thing about LinkedIn, when people give you a recommendation based upon your profile or what they've seen you do, or even because they know you, it'll be most of the time realistic. That's not something you have to pay for or anything. So if you recommend, then you will be recommended. And when you recommend others without them asking you to do so, they may return the favor. And this will help you to improve your profile and build credibility, which will then improve your business profile. Very, very important point. Number 6, be and stay professional at all times. Now, this is a no-brainer, but believe it or not, you still have to tell some people. I like to let people know Facebook and LinkedIn are two different things. You can't be posting pictures of you drinking, pictures of you naked, or whatever you do that you will post on Facebook thinking it's private and it's not. You can't do that on LinkedIn. Make certain your profile lives and represents your brand. You are your brand and your brand is you. Don't post anything that is offensive or will come back to haunt you later on. Now, that's on every platform. I truly believe you post what you are, you post what you think, you post what you hope to be, and all of that. And I always like to think, if my grandmother wouldn't approve, why would I put it on there? Why would I say that? Know who you are speaking to and engage them in what you are speaking about. This is so key in identifying your business and your target market. Number 7, post consistently and connect with your readers. It's called social media for a reason. I never understood why people just get on social media and watch people, look at them, see what they're doing, say hi to people sometimes. Look, you never know. They may be going through something and may need your services, or they may have something that they can offer you. Speak to people just like you would in public. You wouldn't come on nobody's house and not speak with them. So social media is kind of the same way. You're coming into someone's platform, someone's house, just drop by and say hi. It's okay. No problem. Nobody's going to bite you, especially online. Posting consistently literally stands for this. If you're out of sight, you are out of mind. Just as with any other social platform, your presence is needed in order to build and grow consistent, great relationships. I say this all the time. I don't like followers. I like relationships. Followers come and go, but relationships last a long time and they become profitable. Choose to diversify when you post. Sometimes I may post early in the morning when I'm getting my day started, afternoon and evening. LinkedIn is a little different. You don't have to necessarily post on there every day, but the more you post, the more consistent you become and the more people become aware and recognize you and your brand. So do it as much as you see fit within the brand of your business. Motivation, inspiration, information, and a little humor goes a long way if you diversify your posts. Some days I put on there faith things, recognizing that everybody may not believe in what I believe in. Then something motivational. Then I always utilize it for information and share updates that are going on in business. I want to be the go-to source when people are looking for business, that they come to me because I'm a business strategist. I am a life strategist. So those things are very important. Number 8, you want to provide resources about your business. Again, I understand on LinkedIn if you don't want to commingle business and personal, which is understandable, but you must have something to identify you as a business person, because this is my mythology on that. A job is not guaranteed. If you hire yourself, you're guaranteed to stay employed. And you have to really just judge it and base it upon where you are in your profession, where you are on that job. If they don't want you, I was speaking to a friend the other day and they were like, they don't want them to have second jobs. And I'm like, well, that means this job is literally going to pay me everything I need to live better than substandard. But the bottom line is a lot of employers have problems with you even owning your own business and even having a second job. So you really have to play that case by case. But you have to have somewhere for people to go. But if you get the opportunity, speak to people in their back office, speak to people, send them a message just to let them know if they have a problem, you have a solution. And that's how you help get around that issue of having a job and having a business while you're on LinkedIn. Don't spam the platform or your readers. Nobody likes to be spammed. I shared that with Instagram and Facebook updates. That's the quickest and easy way to turn people off. In order to show your knowledge, provide information about things that you are going to do or that you have done within your industry. Everything should not be promotional. Remember the 80-20 rule. You shouldn't be selling all the time, but you should be selling when the opportunity presents itself. When the opportunity presents itself and an offer attracts to your readers, have them join your email list. That's a great way. In fact, you should be building your email list on a regular basis. Get them to connect with you off the platform. Remember, we don't own any of these platforms. They can go away tomorrow, but you want to make sure that you're building that list so you can stay connected with your readers. Learn more about email marketing. You can I have an email marketing bundle, success bundle. If you go to 2excelwithnichelle.com, again, that's 2excelwithnichelle.com. I provide a email marketing success bundle to help you get started with email marketing. It is amazing, if I must say so myself. I read through it when I was putting it together and learning different things that I've utilized in growing my business over the last 2 years. And I say this all the time, but if I knew what I knew 25 years ago about business building, I would have had a huge list, Here I am now within the last 3 years, 2 to 3 years, starting to build an email list. And I tell you what, it's not easy. You got to be consistent. But learning how to utilize the email marketing system for your success will really help. Again, go to Excel with, that's the number 2, excelwithnichelle.com, and you can get that email marketing success bundle, and you also get a 30-minute consult with me. How about that? Yes, a great deal for $47. Check it out. And so I hope these tips, these 8 tips, even though they may seem so common to some, I pray that they are that they've manifested in your life and kind of gave you some different perspective of how to look at LinkedIn as a business owner. And a lot of times these common tips, they're often missed. The more you pay attention to the specifics, the more you are able to differentiate yourself and connect with your target market, get referrals, and grow your business. So go check these things out. You can also check this article out on my blog by going to my website, NicheLleWomack.com, and you can click on the specifics that you are particularly interested in. I am Nichelle Womack, and as a people building coach, lifestyle, and business strategist, I specialize in helping you to reach your greatest potential through self-reliance and pushing you to and through your internal greatness. We all have greatness deep down inside of us, those gifts that need to be unwrapped and shared with the world. I provide information and inspiration through motivation and online and offline community engagement. I also do speaking engagement. So if you are seeking a speaker for business, if you're seeking a speaker for training in your sales department, I am available. I do one-on-one consulting too. Positive thoughts and language are my fuel and my desire to help you find yours. So that is my message for you today. I'm also on Instagram at Nichelle Womack, and on Twitter at Nichelle Womack, and on Facebook at The Life Transition Strategist. I thank you for your downloads. Share the broadcast with someone else. Sharing is caring. Until next time, I will speak with you then. Blessings and peace, and may everything you touch, may it turn to gold. Take care.